Tour is next.
Good morning. Further coverage from Eurosport of the Sanex WTA Tour event, Tier 1 AT&T Cup, here in Toronto at the National Tennis Centre. Monica Seles, probably the hottest player on the tour right now. Amazing return to top flight form for this 27-year-old American, seeded 5 here and 4 times champion of this event and runner-up a couple of years ago, taking on Marissa Irvin, the qualifier from the United States, qualified last week in LA as well, currently at number 94 in the world. And I mention that simply because having qualified, she is a massive underdog, Joe Jury, replacing Mark Petchey, who appeared half naked at the beginning of the week, Joe, so I'm disappointed you're fully clothed in the commentary box, but welcome to Toronto, and your thoughts of this match.
Oh, well, thank you, Chris. Yes, I don't know about Mark, but anyway, I'm very impressed with Monica Seles last few weeks, and as regards Marissa Irvin, I'm afraid that she's got quite a job on her hands, but she's a confident young person, and I'm sure she'll take everything from this match that she can and try and go for it, because that's what she's got to try and do.
They have met once before, and it was, in fact, in LA last week. Having qualified Marissa, she lost 3-2, so it is literally a repeat. In the first round here, in the main draw, she beat Henrietta Nagyova, Slovakia, 4-4, did Irvin. This, for Monica, her first match, of course, getting a bye as one of the top 8 seeds. We've talked about her improved fitness and serve. Is just carrying on where she left off.
Oh, she's so confident at the moment.
40 love.
Runner-up in LA last week to Lindsay Davenport was Monica, but she beat Serena Williams in the quarters. Martina Hingis for the second week running in the semis. And a love game to start here. Signs are ominous for Irvin. What do you put it down to, Joe, Monica's resurgence? I mean, she's always been there or thereabouts, but not to the terrific form we've seen, beating the sort of players she is. Is it just fitness?
I don't think it's just fitness, no. I think she's looked at the game when she's been out injured and thought, what have I got to do to beat these top players? She's taken it in hand. She knows she has to go for it more.
15 love.
And how she's enjoying it. I think that's the thing too with Monica. She has to enjoy her tennis. I think she was getting a bit disillusioned, and there were talks of her retiring.
Got a trainer here with her this week, Lisa Reed.
40 love.
This is good serving from Marissa Irvin. Into the body, just tying Monica up. Two love games, 1-1 first set.
1 game all.
Marissa's debut here in the Canadian Open. 7th visit for Monica Seles, and some record, as I mentioned, that brings her here.
Not a bad little mover, Marissa Irvin. You can see she's going to have to use her speed today out here.
of age. Woman lives in Santa Monica, 5'7", that's 1m70. She has won 2 ITF titles in her career.
40-15.
With another ace, and Marissa's not happy.
Oh, I think I'd take another look at that one. Phew, it's hard to see because it was so fast, but it did look slightly out to me. Great play by Irvin, exactly what she needs to try and do. She needs to get her first strike in before Seles can. Looking pretty calm at the moment.
Advantage Irvin.
2 doubles in the game to go with the 1 ace, and it sets up a break point chance for the qualifier.
Deuce.
She buries her serve these days so well, Monica. Super play.
Well, this young lady varied her pace. She used a beautiful slice backhand in the middle of that point to set this forehand up.
Deuce.
Caught the line, but Marissa again feeling it was wide.
Again, the ball is struck so fast, we can't actually see there. Marissa just blocking the view. Gonna feel hard done by at that point.
Good attitude too. She's put what she had thought was a bad call behind her, played a very positive point. Third double fall of the game, and it gifts the break to Marissa Irvin. It's a bright start from the 21-year-old, and she leads by that margin in the opening set. Joe, Marissa Irvin, this is her 11th full WTA Tour event, but she's also mixed it in with 12 ITFs, and of course she goes to the ITFs probably as one of the top seeds. Where she comes to an event like this, Tier 1, she has to qualify. So is it a case of her just feeling as though she belongs, is part of the battle, apart from just playing the points?
I think so, yeah. You have to balance it quite carefully with her age. She's 21. She has been through college. She's been #1 at Stanford, singles and doubles, so very fine college player. So she's had a lot of experience there, but then you try and make it onto the main tour, but you do need to go back to the satellites to try and win a few matches, learn how to win as a seed maybe in the lower tournaments, and she's very confident.
Ready for play. Seats, please. Thank you.
So with a break of serve, Marissa Irvin 2-1 in the first set
Any seat for
against
now.
Monica Seles.
Thank you. 15 love.
Again, a confident move to the net. It wasn't the greatest shot, but she looked as though she belonged there.
Yeah, I don't blame her.
That's what, 3 calls now? She feels they've all gone to her opponent. Oh, I don't know.
It did look wide, didn't
Yes.
it? Got to hit 2 first serves really against Monica in this sort of form. Anything short is going to be severely punished. Is that confidence or what?
It's unbelievable. Taking her time. This was a good get by Irvin. But look at this, the footwork's good. She's right underneath the ball. Whack, winner.
Chances for the 5th seed to strike back. And does just that. Looks a little bit ruffled by the call of that serve, Marissa Irvin, for the rest of the game. The previous game, when she had a couple of bad calls, she put it behind her, but not that time.
This is high standard stuff. Well, there you can see Seles is not a natural at moving forward. It's quite uncoordinated here. Bit of a wild swing.
It's a good move from Marissa, though, wasn't it? Moving in just to catch Monica's eye, perhaps.
Well, that point was all about Marissa Irvin. She had Seles on the run. Beautiful slice approach. Yeah, she had that one.
Same on the return. If the return goes central, slightly short of the length, you are in all sorts of trouble.
But it's good to see her trying to take charge of this match and enjoying it.
Again, Seles.
Yeah, not happy with that line call either. I think she's making too much of this now. Monica Seles back on serve, 3-2 in the first set. More after the break. Welcome back. Starting to get a little bit
Ready for play.
duskier, I suppose. The lights are on. This match played, of course, on Wednesday evening. Marissa Irvin has got to start focusing back on the player, not worrying so much about the calls. It's become too much of an issue in her mind. She's in this match. She doesn't want to upset her concentration. Still movement behind the server's arm.
Yeah, I think she wanted to look at that one as well, but fine winner by Seles. Shorter serve.
She's lost her concentration. It's as simple as that. She's got a good all-round game. She moves well. She's got all the shots. But if she lets her concentration wander in a match like this, she's going to get hammered. Much better, back on track, and a much better second serve. Maybe use what she thinks is bad line calls to gee herself up.
Ball.
Irvin has certainly got all the shots, hasn't she? She can hit the ball hard, she's got a good serve, she doesn't mind coming to the net. One asked why she ranked only 94 in the world.
I think we're seeing evidence of that in the last couple of games, Joe. Three straight games for Monica Seles, 4-2 now. I think that's why the scheduling is a careful balance, isn't it? She plays more ITFs than she does full tour events, so a lapse of concentration in an ITF can be disguised. You can make up for that, not at this level.
She might be surprised as well at the way that Monica Seles is defending today, because she's come back with shots maybe that would be winners on the satellite tour, but here Seles is not only getting to them, but hitting them very hard back.
15-all.
Learn from these matches is invaluable too. If she goes back to playing ITF, she's got to be just as demanding as she needs to be here in every match she plays. Demanding from her concentration, execution and commitment. I agree with you, Joe. There's no way Marissa Irvin should be ranked at 94 in the world. She's a lot better than that. Potentially.
14-15.
Shows you there's also a lot of women out there who are good players. I mean, it's actually pretty tough to get into the top 100 nowadays.
Still muttering about the call, and as if to say, well, there you go, I got one, but I've been hard done by, and it's too influential.
don't expect Monica to miss those type of shots nowadays, do we?
Advantage Seles. Deuce.
Good move up to this, keeping the feet going, flowing into the shot.
Oh, correction.
For serve.
Here we go again.
Interesting there. Monica was ready to replay that first serve. Marissa wasn't.
Advantage Irvin.
Tell yourself just to calm down. 1-point chance for Irvin to get back. Super point.
That's certainly a point for Irvin to learn from, because she was in control up to about halfway through it, and Seles turned defence into attack.
Advantage Irvin. Light for serve. Light for serve.
Just long.
Deuce.
Get hands on hips.
I'm tired of these really tight balls that keep going her way.
Tired of these really tight balls going her way, was the comment from Marissa Irvin.
That was weighing. That was very hopeful looking at that type of ball.
Spoilt is the word that comes into my mind. Just listening to that quote from Marissa Irvin there. Might be a bit harsh. Great point save. 4 straight games for Monica Seles now, and leads 5-2 in the opening set. I say spoiled, Joe, because she's 21 years of age, but look, she's just now talking to the umpire. She can't believe the calls. There's maybe been one dodgy call, the rest have been absolutely spot on. This is extraordinary.
I don't know about sport, Chris. I think I have to disagree with you there. I think it's an American attitude of competitiveness that they're sort of brought up with. To, you know, you've got to show that you're positive and question line calls, you know, have a go at the umpire maybe. It's kind of an American college attitude, I feel, that is sort of bred.
But do you think this is positively helping her, though? I think it's absolutely destroying her in this match, a match that she was clearly in the early stages.
Yeah, but that last game she had 2 break points. I think she's still in it. I think I haven't seen her play enough to judge it really, but I just think it's her way of, you know, of trying to stay in the match, and because these rallies are very tight. They're very good rallies, but Seles is playing so well at the moment, she hits a lot of lines. Now, you know, when you are competitive, you maybe see the ball out when it's in. That's because the way you want to look at it. I don't know.
Winners, that's business as usual for Monica Seles.
Thank you. Find your seats quickly.
A delay each time the crowds let in on the change of ends. They have to take their seats. New balls, though, to help the qualifier Marissa Irvin to stay in the first set, serving at 2-5 down.
And that's a great shot, counter-attacking. And again, she was ready to come to the net and finish it off with a volley.
Ball!
30 love.
Ball!
30-15.
The first double.
The impression that Seles is prowling around there. She's so eager to get on with it, so eager to attack. Her presence, you know, must be felt down the other end of the court. Just both the short balls, the very short balls presented to her. It's a tough tactic to employ, though, isn't it? Hoping that she maybe is going to miss. Very tough. Super game from Marissa Irvin. She's very impressive with her stroke play.
5-3.
There's no doubt about that. Well, she knows she has to take a few risks. That one, she didn't move her feet to the right position.
Ball!
That's a good shot, the short slice. Asking her good question of Monica Seles with that. Fifth ace, which is high for Monica so early in the match.
Yeah, I felt her last service game was a little bit ace double fault, a bit too inconsistent. But she has got a heavy first serve nowadays. She's worked hard on it.
2 set points now for the 27-year-old. Only needs the one. It's a competitive set in part, though. There's no doubt about that. Recovering from a breakdown to come through 6 games to 3. Short break. The second set will follow after this. Well, I hope you've enjoyed that first set of this second round match between Monica Seles and Marissa Irvin, because we certainly have in the commentary box. There's been plenty of talk points, and there's no doubt this qualifier, 21 years of age, has the basis to be a top 50 player. Second set shall get us underway. Three times that second serve has been slightly short. He's been hit for a winner each time.
Well, it just shows you the high standard of serving that's required now in the women's game.
Labouring the point, Joe. Again, when she goes back into the ITFs, that second serve that was punished by Monica, unless she's playing a real rising star in the ITF level, would go away unpunished. She's got to learn from that and improve on it, ready for the next time. Please, Marissa, just accept it and walk.
Well, I have to say, though, that looked, I mean,
didn't look wide,
out to me. I think I would question that one, but I get your point, Chris.
There's one player we can remember from the past on the men's tour that would have had a field day today with the umpire and lines persons. You're going to save one of the break points, but another one right here. So first ace. Well, it's a shame to go a breakdown early on in the second set. Just heaps on the pressure and the belief from Marissa Irvin.
But in a way, what I do like about Marissa is that she's arguing these line calls and thinking they're out or whatever. So she actually believes this is where she should be on this court against Monica Seles, and that she has a chance out here today.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. Still don't like it, though.
Right, it's back to the tennis anyway.
One love. Fourth double, but a positive one. She was going for the line. She herself doesn't want to be hurt with the return. She loves to set up those ground strokes from the very first ball.
Left serve.
That's the reason, on her serve at least, for Seles. Domination off the ground straight away.
Ball.
Setting the break, maybe Monica's turn to go walkabout for a second.
Yeah, that wasn't a great shot from Monica. She spun around far too early.
Players want the ball back they've just served a fault with. To put the record straight.
Ladies and gentlemen, just a reminder, please no flash photography during play.
Lights are on and it's getting darker. People are forgetting to turn the flashes off on their cameras. Well, the tolerance level of the unforced errors and the sloppy concentration from Seles was limited to just 2 points. The next 4 were pretty emphatic. Marissa just got a racket on that.
Yeah, Marissa is actually making Monica have to play well out here in this match.
Grunts are getting louder, which suggests that Monica fancies a double break here. She wants to put Marissa away. I think you're absolutely right, Joe. She knows that Marissa is a dangerous opponent. Sterling Moss has just driven by.
Left second serve.
And this is when it gets tough playing a top player. You think you've played well, you know, you've been in the first set, suddenly you are 2-love down, maybe you're going to lose your serve again. It's tough to know what to do.
Love 40.
3 chances for Seles to get the double break. Few whistles and loud applause, rightly so.
Oh, good play again. Well, sticking to her guns. She knows it's the only way to get points.
So I like the dress. Very smart.
Well, she's got a good figure.
You could say that, I couldn't. That's a great serve too. Not 40 to juice.
Nice, powerful action.
That's a shame. She was on a roll in this game. The right choice. did look in. Yeah. I think that one's understandable in such a big game.
Yeah, she knows she's not going to get anywhere by arguing.
Well, there is the double break, though. Confident stride compared to pedestrian walk for Marissa Irvin. It's a set 3 love now for Monica Seles. Thank you for your emails that are coming into our website, Eurosport.com, through the community section. We've had quite a lot of interest for Jelena Dokic from Jenny Dubois, Richard Pavley and Mark Easterman, who are all clearly Dokic fans. And there's a lot of interest about a match against the winner of this match, Monica Seles and Marissa Irvin. And the answer to what will the match be for our live start this evening is it will be, hopefully, Jelena Dokic against the winner of this match. The reason I say hopefully is because it's second match due on centre court, which is around 6 o'clock UK time, 7 o'clock CET. But if the first match, if it happened to rain, which I don't think for 1 second it's going to on Thursday from the forecasts, if that match was very, very delayed, then as we go live just after 6 o'clock, the first match on court could very well be in progress. That between Amy Frazier and the second seed Justine Henin, runner-up at Wimbledon, of course, this year, and in her first outing since Wimbledon, Justine. So I hope that information helps clear up the programme for later on today. And by the way, to Richard and Jenny on Thursday, getting results from A-level, so good luck to the pair of you.
Lovely. 15 all.
Well, again, trying the slice. We don't see it too often on the forehand side from anyone out there on the tour. Just trying to change the pace. As you say, Chris, she's changed up her serve, can serve easily either way.
I think those two things, Joe, the phenomenally improved serve and fitness of Monica Seles has made her a far more complete player. We know what she's capable of off the ground. She is a real threat to the #1 spot for me in this sort of form.
I think there are a few players out there who could take the #1 spot very soon. It's very exciting on the women's tour at the moment.
Deuce.
Said that Monica's going to serve a spade of double faults.
Advantage Seles.
Ball.
Sorry.
Great move. And what was I just saying about slice forehands? We saw one from Seles. But this was a good get, and then to be in control of the shot. Nice short shot.
That'll make Monica feel so good to pick up a ball like that and hit a winner. Still battling, Marissa, to her credit. She's not given up.
Just getting a little bit hurried, though, on shots that she was playing quite calmly in the first set. And I think she almost has to hit a winner off everything out there.
She's got it all, Jo, hasn't she? Super technique on the volley. She's in the right place at the net.
Yeah, that was lovely to see. I'm a bit biased, mind you.
Yeah.
Serve and volley. So calmly taken.
Ball. What a point. Seles at her best.
Pummeling away. Irvin did well to get many of those backhands back, but in the end, Seles could have gone anywhere with that.
Ball. There's been much to admire from this young lady in this match, none more so than this point.
40-30.
See the double-hander there, can just flick their wrists over the shot, kept down low on it. Great point.
Well, this is a wonderful performance from Marissa Irvin. I know I've been critical of her concentration in the line call debacle, but she is some player. 4-1 Seles, second set.
Isostar keeps you going and going and going.
Welcome back. The crowd firmly engrossed in this second round match of the AT&T Cup, $1,200,000 Tier 1 event. Stretching the legs, getting a bit of a breather. Although the scoreline looks pretty one-sided, 6-3, 4-1.
Please, thank you.
It's certainly not reflected the pattern of the match and the standard and quality of the points played within it.
This is always one of the favourite tournaments players say. They're so well looked after here, they love to come back. And they do get very good crowds.
4-1.
15 long.
You mentioned crowds, Jo. 33,000 pitched up on the weekend to watch the qualifying event. Extraordinary. Just to put that into context, that's about the daily attendance at Wimbledon. So imagine those crowds at Wimbledon watching the qualifying for this event here. That is some support, and hockey is the top sport here in Canada. Tennis is not that far behind.
Oh. 30-50.
Double fault and an ace in the game. Extends the lead. 1 point now from the third round.
Monica's being very professional about her whole performance because she's had to keep her concentration. A lot of these games have been tight, the rallies have been good. Lovely play. Split step, moves in through the volley. Nice feel with the hand. Oh! Going for it again there.
Again, impressive game. Making Monica Seles change ends again. We'll have to serve out the match. I know, Joe, that Monica's had quite a layoff, missed the French and Wimbledon because of the recurring foot problem that she's had. She's not played that many tournaments, of course, but she's had such a successful run of late, and should she progress well here, and there's no reason to suggest she won't, it'll be interesting to see if she plays in New Haven next week ahead of the US Open, because she's going to feel mentally and physically tired.
Oh, I would have thought so. It's very difficult to keep your fitness when you've got a foot injury. There's no way that you can go running, or you can go in the gym, obviously, but it's tough even to practice if you've got a foot injury. But she must be just loving it at the moment. I mean, she hasn't played like this for years, and to get the wins that she has, it's given her such a boost, because she was talking about retiring because she wasn't enjoying it as much as she wanted to. And after all, why keep playing? She's won 9 Grand Slams. She's just about done everything out there on the tennis circuit, but it's so good to see her. Look at her, eager here. She wants to get this match over with. She's looking forward to it, and that's half the thing about playing tennis. You have to enjoy what you're doing.
I couldn't agree more. It is wonderful. Of course, she'll be in the season-end World Champs, which is now not the Chase because it's moved to Munich. But Monica says she'll never play in Germany after being stabbed in Hamburg, so that's an interesting one to run. Will she change her mind and play season-end championships in Germany? We'll have to see.
Not sure she will.
New balls serving for the match. 5-2, second set.
Another good move to the net. Only just missing.
I think that's the 7th double. One more than the ace count. Devastating shot against anybody. Short on the angle with pace.
Sometimes I don't know how she gets these over the net with the pace that she hits them with.
Eighth double on a first match point.
It's just about the only thing you could question today is the serve, but she's also served quite a few aces, 6 aces, but she'll want to cut out these double faults.
Severe hitting again, the 4 times champion here. She wants more.
Well, she used the pace coming to her. Just keeps down. Shoulders are nice and level through the shot.
She may very well get more. Again, 2 doubles in the game. 3rd time she's done that in the match, and a breakpoint chance. Oh, it's just long.
Another well-contested point.
Apologising for the let cord, but no apology for the superb passing shot.
Advantage Seles.
Yeah, not a lot that Marissa could do about that.
Third match point. Fabulous.
Well, good to see. Taking it out of the air. Now, if you want to hit a drive volley, you have to launch yourself at it. There's no two ways about it, and great way to finish it off.
I think she was so pleased to get a shot that was within the hitting zone. Fourth chance to book a place in round 3. Does so, maybe fittingly, with an ace. The improved serve coming good. Just over the hour, the match. Marissa Irvin, although that scoreline suggests an easy win for Monica Seles, must be very, very encouraged by the fact that she was certainly not outplayed by one of the hottest players on the tour right now. Has beaten a lot of the top players in the world, and we're going to see an awful lot more of Marissa Irvin. There's a few areas of a game that she needs to work on, maybe off the court, but certainly she's got everything on the court.